everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 136 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. We're making this beautiful square called Adeline Square, and it has a written pattern by Melissa over at Ravelry. We've been using quite a few of her patterns, and I just love her patterns so much. We're going to use a bunch more. You know it. This square is actually originally in the original pattern goes up to a 9-inch square, but I ended around the 6-inch mark, and I modified my pattern a little bit to fit the 6-inch mark. So we're actually ending on round 7 today, and I'm only doing a single crochet round. But you can do follow along with the written pattern that she has written for rounds 7, 8, and 9, and make yours even larger. This one is really fabulous because it uses extended single crochets to make this really cool design that looks like round 3 is worked between or inside of the stitches. It just looks really fabulous. So it looks very intricate, but it is actually very simple. So follow along and you can make yours today. I do want to mention before we start that we are, there are other video or links in the description of this video. The link to my blog, YARNutopia.com. There's also a link to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you're following me on both platforms and sharing your photos. On Facebook, make sure to share your photo in the comment section of today's post. And then on Instagram, you can hashtag 365 days of granny squares and hashtag YARNutopia, so that we all can see your squares and your work and all that good stuff, all the colors you come up with. And speaking of colors, I'm just using 4 today. These are Red Heart Super Saver scraps that I have lying around here. I've got so many scraps, you guys. It's unbelievable. So these are just scraps that I collect because I never throw anything away. And if you saw that blog I posted the other day about scraps, you'll know what I mean. So I am using these scraps. This is 10-ply yarn. You can use a double knitting or a worsted weight yarn, which is either 8-ply or 10-ply, totally up to you. We are using an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters, to demonstrate all 365 days of granny squares, but you can use an I size hook, which is 5.5 millimeters, or a G size hook, which is 4 millimeters. So it's up to you again. Also, we are using a yarn needle and a scissor because we'll be cutting our yarn and sewing in our ends when we change color. You don't have to change color if you don't want to, but it looks really cool in this design particularly to change color. So those are all the links. Let's see here. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat. I mentioned something in the end of this video. Make sure you're snapping me. And I love seeing all your Snapchats. It's so much fun. Also, I'd like to thank my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time out to make these videos with us. He is zooming in and out right now, but he's our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. And if you have a chance, go to our YouTube channel. On the right-hand side, there's a blue button. It says support. Make sure you click that and support us in any way you can so we can keep bringing you fantastic crochet tutorials. And thank you to those who have already supported us. You guys are the best. So let's get started in making number 136 granny square. Okay, let's start by making a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then put that, fold that down just like that, and then pull that through. And pull tight. Okay, and then insert your hook and we can start. So to start off, we need to chain 5. So yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to slip stitch in the 5th chain from the hook to create a ring. So the loop on the hook doesn't count, so count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then insert your hook into that chain, so that very first chain there, then yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, so we just created a ring. If you know how to make the magic ring, you can start off that way and put 12 single crochet in there, but we're going to put 12 single crochet into this ring now. So chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through, 1, and now we're going to make our 12 single crochet in here. So insert your hook into the ring, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through both loops on your hook. Okay, that's a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2. Insert your hook in the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. That's 3. Insert your hook in the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 4, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And you can see I'm working in a circular form just like that. And we're finished with round 1. So now we want to slip stitch to the very first single crochet of this round. So if you have to, count back 12, insert your hook into the first single crochet, okay? Not this chain up 1 right here. Go into the first single crochet and then yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, now if you are not changing color, make sure to chain up 3 and go on to round 2 with me. But I'm going to change color, so I'm only going to chain 1 and then cut this yarn and continue pulling that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook right back into that same stitch. You can insert your hook into any stitch around and grab a new color if you want to. Hook that on your hook and pull that through, just like that. Okay, and like I said, chain up 3. So yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. Now we are going to make something called a beginning cluster in the same stitch here. So a beginning cluster is yarn over, go into the same stitch, yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, but hold it. We're going to yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now there's 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. Okay, that's a beginning cluster stitch. Now we are going to chain 1, so yarn over and pull through, and then we're going to hop to the very next stitch right here, and we're going to put a cluster stitch in there. So a regular cluster stitch is yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, again yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and one more time, yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of the loops, just like that. And then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over and pull through. Okay, and we're just going to repeat that all the way around in each stitch. So hop to this next stitch right here and make a cluster. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. And again, yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops and then chain 1. So yarn over and pull through. Okay, so just do that all the way around, making your clusters in each stitch and chain 1 in between them. And then you'll have your 12 cluster stitches and 12 chain 1 spaces. And I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 3 together. Alright, I'm just finishing up my last cluster stitch here, and then we can go on to round 3. So make sure you chain 1 and then slip stitch to the first cluster stitch, okay? Not this chain up 3 here. Go into the cluster stitch itself and then yarn over, pull through and through. Now if you're not changing color, you want to slip stitch into this first chain 1 space and then chain up 3 and go on to round 3 with me. But I'm going to change color, so I'm going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn and pull that through and pull tight. I am going to insert my hook into this chain 1 space, or any chain 1 space for that matter, and I'm going to grab my other color. I'm just going to use my same color as I used in round 1. And pull that through. And then I'm going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to make a beginning cluster in the same chain 1 space. So again, remember from round 1, we're going to yarn over, go into this chain 1 space, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. So that's our beginning cluster. And now we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, skip over this cluster stitch right here, and go into this chain 1 space for a cluster stitch. So a regular cluster stitch, again, yarn over, go into that chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those loops, and then chain 2. So 1 and 2. And then just cluster into the next chain 1 space, and we're just going to repeat this around now. So it's similar to round 2, but we're chaining 2 in between the cluster stitches, and we're working our cluster stitches into the chain 1 spaces from round 2. So then chain 2, skip over this cluster stitch and work your next cluster stitch into the chain 1 space here. And then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. So just do that all the way around. You'll have 12 clusters and 12 chain 2 spaces, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 4 together. Alright, when you're finished with this round, make sure you chain 2 and then slip stitch to the first cluster stitch here, okay, not this chain up 3. Go into this cluster stitch itself, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now, if you're not changing color, slip stitch into, or actually don't slip stitch anywhere, actually just chain up 1 and go on to round 4 with me. But I'm going to chain up 1 here and cut the yarn, and pull that through and pull tight. I'm going to insert my hook into any cluster stitch, so this one seems appealing, so I'll just go right in there and grab my new color. It's kind of cool, the effect that you want to do to use the same color you used in round 2 for round 4, just because we'll be making a special effect. So hook that on your hook and pull that through into that cluster stitch there, and then we're going to chain 1. Okay, and now in the same stitch, we are going to put a single crochet. So insert your hook into the same cluster stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over and pull through, and then we're going to put a single crochet back into that same stitch. So insert your hook into the same cluster stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So there is a single crochet, chain 1, and a single crochet all into that same cluster stitch. Now we're going to hop into this chain 2 space here, and we're going to put a single crochet in there. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now we're going to make an extended single crochet working in the cluster stitch from round 2. So an extended single crochet, we're going to go into this stitch down here. We're just going to go into the stitch, then yarn over and pull up the loop, so pull it through and pull up. Then we're going to yarn over and only pull through 1 loop, okay, and then we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's an extended single crochet. Then we're going to put another single crochet into the chain 2 space from round 3 here. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So all in that same chain 2 space, there's a single crochet, an extended single crochet into the stitch from round 2, and a regular single crochet back into that same chain 2 space. Now in the cluster stitch here, we're going to put a single crochet, then a chain 1, and a single crochet back into that same stitch, into the same cluster stitch. Okay, now hop to the next chain 2 space here, and we're going to just repeat what we've been doing. So put a single crochet in the chain 2 space, then an extended single crochet into the stitch from round 2 here, so go down into the cluster stitch down here, then yarn over and pull through that, pull up all the way, yarn over, pull through 1 loop here, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, your extended single crochet. Then we're going to put a single crochet back into the same chain 2 space from round 3 up here. Okay, and just repeat that around. So it's in this next cluster stitch on round 3 here, we're going to go single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet. Then in the chain 2 space right here, we're going to put a single crochet. Then we're going to put an extended single crochet in the stitch from round 2. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, pull through 1 loop, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And then put a single crochet back into the same chain 2 space from round 3. Just like that. So do that all the way around, and if you need stitch counts and all that jazz, you can check out the written pattern available to you in the description of this video, but just continue working these stitches all the way around, and then I'll meet you up at the end of round 4. We'll go on to round 5 together. Alright, I'm just finishing up this round here. Gotta do my extended single crochet, and then my last single crochet in here. And now we can slip stitch to the very beginning single crochet of this round. So right here, okay, not in this chain up 1 down here. We want to go into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now, if you are not changing color, slip stitch backwards into this stitch here and into this extended single crochet here, and go on to the next round with me. But I'm going to fasten off here and change my color. I suggest you do the same. So chain up 1, cut your yarn, pull that through, pull tight, insert your hook into any extended single crochet. So right in here, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to grab a new color. I'm going to hook that on my hook and pull that through. Now, for round 5, we are going to chain up 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1. Oops, wrong chain. Sorry, guys. I was chaining up with my short end. Okay. Sorry about that. Yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. And that counts as our first double crochet of this round. In the same stitch, okay, in the same extended single crochet, we are going to put a double crochet. So yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a double crochet. Then we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over and pull through 2. And then we're going to put 2 more double crochet into that same stitch. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so this is going to be where our corner is. Then we're going to hop all the way over to the chain 1 space of this next grouping here. So this is single crochet, chain 1, and single crochet here. You'll have to really search for it. But in that chain 1 space right here, we are going to put a single crochet in there. So insert your hook right into the chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then in the next extended single crochet here, we are going to put 5 double crochets in there. Okay, so we're skipping over this single crochet and this single crochet, and in the extended single crochet here, we're going to put 5 double crochets. So yarn over, go into the stitch right here, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 2, this is 3, 4, and 5. So 5 double crochets in the extended single crochet. Okay, now in the next chain 1 space right here, so skip over this single crochet and this single crochet, and in this chain 1 space we're going to put a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now we're going to put 5 double crochets in this next extended single crochet. So skip 2 stitches, this single crochet here and this single crochet here, and put 5 double crochets into this stitch. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to skip 2 stitches, so skip over the single crochet here and the single crochet here, and in the chain 1 space here we are going to put a single crochet. So go into the single crochet, or into the chain 1 space, sorry, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 to make a single crochet. Now in this next extended single crochet, we are going to make our corner. So that is a 2 double crochet, so yarn over, go into this extended single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and then put 2 more double crochet into that same stitch. 1 and 2. And now we're just going to repeat what we were doing on this side for this side. So we're starting to make our square shape. So in this next chain 1 space here, we are going to put a single crochet. Then skip these 2 single crochets here, and in this extended single crochet we're going to put 5 double crochets. That's like a shell stitch. 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then in the next chain 1 space right here, so skip this next single crochet and this next single crochet, and there should be a chain 1 space right here. We're going to put a single crochet in there. So just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then skip this single crochet and this single crochet and put 5 double crochets into this next extended single crochet stitch right here. So 5 double crochets, like I said, like a shell stitch. If you're familiar with a mermaid tail on my website, then you'll know that we do shell stitches in that mermaid tail. Super easy, super fun, just like that. Then in the next chain 1 space here, we're going to put a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now in this next extended single crochet right here, we're going to put our corner stitches. So that is 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, all in the same extended single crochet stitch. Okay, then in the next chain 1 space right here, we're going to put a single crochet. In the next extended single crochet, we're going to put 5 double crochets. So just repeating now what we've been doing on the sides. So shell stitch in here. Okay, then single crochet into the next chain 1 space, and then shell stitch into the next extended single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Then in this next chain, or in this next extended single crochet, we're going to make our corner. So that is 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, all in that same extended single crochet. Okay, then we're on our last side here. In the chain 1 space, we are going to put a single crochet. In the next extended single crochet, we're going to put our shell, which is 5 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then in the next chain 1 space, we're going to put a single crochet. In the next extended single crochet, we're going to put a shell. So that is 5 double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then in the last chain 1 space here, we're going to put a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2. Now we're back to the beginning here, so we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 of this round. 1, 2, 3. Right in here, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. I'm going to grab a new color and we'll go on to round 6 together. If you're not changing color, just slip stitch into this next stitch and into this chain 2 space of the corner and chain up 3 and go on to round 6 with me. But I am going to change colors. So I'm going to chain 1, cut that, pull that, and then insert my hook into the chain 2 space and grab my new color. So hook that on your hook and pull that through. If you're changing color, then chain up 3. So in any chain 2 corner space, chain up 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the same space we're going to make our corner. So we are going to put 1 double crochet in there. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through, 1 and 2, and then in the same chain 2 space we're going to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Yarn over, go in to the same space, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so there's our corner. Now we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through. We are going to skip over these 2 double crochets here, and we are going to put a double crochet into the single crochet. So yarn over, go into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we are going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and now we're going to skip this next stitch right here, and then in the next 3 stitches we are going to put a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Go into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, so we just put 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through. We're going to skip this next double crochet here, and in this single crochet here we're going to put a half double crochet. So yarn over, go into that single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook, just like that. Then we're going to chain 1, skip over this next double crochet, and we're going to put a single crochet in each one of the next 3 stitches. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to skip this next double crochet stitch right here, but in the single crochet right here we're going to put a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to chain 1, so yarn over, pull through, and then in this corner chain 2 space we are going to make our corner. So skip over these next 2 double crochets and just work your corner in the chain 2 space. So that is 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then chain 2, 1, 2, and then put 2 more double crochets in there, 1 and 2. So now we're just going to repeat what we did on this side for this side here. So chain 1, skip over these double crochets here and put a double crochet into the single crochet. Then chain 1, skip this double crochet stitch here and put a single crochet into the next 3 double crochet stitches. Then chain 1, and put a half double crochet into the next single crochet. Okay, so skip this double crochet here and put a half double crochet into the single crochet in the middle here. So yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 of the loops on your hook. Okay, half double crochet. Then chain 1, skip the next stitch and put a single crochet into each one of the next 3 stitches. Then chain 1, skip the next stitch and put a double crochet into the next single crochet here. Then chain 1, skip the next 2 double crochets and make your corner in the chain 2 space. So that is 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, all in that same chain 2 space. And then just repeat your side just like how we've been doing. So I'm going to let you go and do that on your own, these last 2 sides and this last corner over here. I'll meet you up at the end of this round. Okay. When you're finished, just make sure you chain 1 and slip stitch to the beginning chain up 3 of this round. 1, 2, 3, right up here. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and through. Now, at this point, I'm going to modify row 7. In the written pattern, it says to double crochet, but I am going to do single crochets. You can do double crochets or whatever. So if you are doing double crochets, chain up 3. If you're doing single crochets, chain up 1, and then put 1 stitch in each stitch and in each chain space, except the corners. We're going to put our corners. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to do it with single crochets. So just if you're doing double crochets, just pretend these are double crochets. So put 1 in this first stitch, which is our chain up 3, then 1 in this next stitch, and then in the corner we're going to put 2, so I'm just going to say single crochet. So 2 single crochet, then chain 2, and then 2 single crochet. But again, if you're doing double crochet, that's 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then in each stitch and in each chain 1 space, we're putting a stitch. So single crochet in this next stitch, in the next stitch, in the chain 1 space, in the next stitch, in the chain 1 space, in each of the next 3 single crochets, into the chain 1 space, into the half double crochet, into the next chain 1 space, into each one of the next 3 stitches, and into this chain 1 space, into this double crochet, into this chain 1 space, and in each one of these last 2 stitches on the side until you get to the next corner space. Put 2 single crochet, chain 2, and 2 single crochet. Okay, so just do that, and then just repeat that on each side for the rest of this pattern. I'm going to fasten off at the end of this round. If you do not want to fasten off, you can go on to rows 8 and 9 in the written pattern, because she goes on to making this larger, which is fantastic. So I'd really like to see, if you do make it bigger, I'd like to see your extra rounds and how they turn out. So make sure you read our written pattern and follow along that way. And I'm just going to work this single crochet round, and then I'll meet you up and we'll fasten off together. Alright, when you're finished with this round, don't forget that single crochet in that last chain 1 space, and then slip stitch to the first chain, single crochet of this round. Okay, not this chain up 1 here. We're going to go into the single crochet, then yarn over, pull through, and through. And now we can fasten off because our square is big enough for my project, but if you want to, like I said, go on to the next rounds, you can do that and go on to round 8 and 9. But I'm just going to fasten off here and grab my yarn needle to sew in my end. I've been sewing in my ends as I go. After I finish a round, I just sew in my ends from the previous round and just do that each time. But you can sew them in all at once or as you go, totally up to you. But just make sure you do sew in those ends. You'll thank yourself later. And there you have it. Number 136 Granny Square is complete. Congratulations. It looks fabulous. You may need to block it, but it looks really cool. I love how this rounds 2 and 4 just make it look really cool with that design of those extended single crochets. So great, that looks so fantastic. I'm gonna go enjoy this now. I might block mine to make it nice and square, but thanks as always for watching. Make sure you check out those links in the description of this video. Link to the blog, link to the Facebook, link to the Instagram. I'd really like to see what colors you come up with, especially for these first rounds, how your design comes out. And so share your photos and hashtag 365 days of granny squares so that I can see them on Instagram. So, and you know what? Snapchat me. Snapchat me your photos today if you're on Snapchat. I'm YARNutopia, so Snapchat, follow me, and then send me your snaps of your photos of your yarn colors and your squares today. I'd really like to see what you come up with. So have a great rest of your day, everyone, and as always, happy hooking!